Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to World 6 Boiling Pot of Super Monkey Ball 2. This is actually a post-commentary video because my original audio for this had some very weird audio problems that were incredibly distracting. So the live commentary is kind of, I mean, I have it, but it's not good. So, yeah, that's a nice fallout to start with. That was me preparing for a turn to go over the edge. I do end up getting this eventually. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Yeah, I decided to try the thin one. It wasn't even close. Like, I go down, I think I get it. I'm not sure if I get it all the way. There's probably a happy medium, because, like, wider platforms, you have to travel farther. Like, it's an interesting setup. There's a lot of that. Like, I don't know how far I get in this video. So this will be calmer than a regular live commentary would be. You're not going to hear me yell about getting the goal and stuff. There isn't, I didn't find a way to alter this level or anything. It's just a level. It's just some super monkey ball, monkey to ball. I have to go, there also is a very rough medium for, you know, every fallout in this game, I just think about the boiling water. Like, we become a hard-boiled monkey. Anyway, so dumb. I get it on the last platform down, but jeez, how many minutes into this thing are we? Like, yeah, I take a look at it, and as you can see, you get more bananas by going on the top level, and you have to go, you know, a shorter amount, but you have to go, you know, over a very thin platform. So I'm not trying to over-explain this. I really shouldn't be. Like, go watch old episodes of The Tick or something. Like, that stuff's funny. Put the audio on for the episode of The Tick where the villain steals his arms and makes a poor-looking robot replica of him with his arms, and so everybody thinks that he's actually a criminal because the robot does things like rob banks. And skip till after the first commercial break where he goes to the Evil Eye Cafe to try to find out who did it by pretending to actually be evil. Watch that. Just watch that. Like, I guess maybe it's right before the second commercial break, or right before the first. But just put the audio on for that, so you listen to him. You listen to the guy say, "I don't think you're really evil. Here, eat this kitten." Like, and... Or this is 15 minutes long. You can put the audio on for an entire episode of Invader Zim. Put the one about, the one where, Dib summons, like, the evil guardian who, or the evil force that sleeps for Mortos. Like Mortos the Mooch. Like, and just because at some point in that episode, you get to have Zim just walk up to Dib and go, like something about not being afraid, and Dib says something like, "I have a secret weapon," and Zim's like, "Where is it?" And Dib says, "Oh, it's around," and Zim's like, "Oh, well, can it protect you from this?" And then Gur just screams, "Sandwich!" And a sandwich flies out of his head and smacks Dib in the face. Like, you could watch that instead of, like, or listen to that and watch this. I don't know. If you want to keep tabs on me and Super Monkey Ball, I suppose. If you don't, just watch that episode. It's a great episode. So many great episodes of that channel. That is my suggested, like, you want to laugh super hard, like, list. Involves, like, almost everything in the series run of The Tick, and then almost everything in the series run of Invader Zim. And the entire, and everything. And the entire run of Darkwing Duck as well. So, those things being said. Let's see. Anything else other than anything else I want to tell you to do instead of watching my videos? I don't know. VerticalSandwich, we're watching your videos for a reason. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm glad you like what you see. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Post commentary has such a different feel to it, and like there are some LPers who do strictly post commentary, just super edited videos, and it's understandable on a level to like, you know, really edit a video down and stuff, and like, you know, it's a balancing act. Like, I certainly have tried my hand with that at some things. One Day Let's Plays, Muppets, Chaos at the Carnival, which I consider one of my best LPs. Personally, I would say that probably my work with Dragon Quest VIII is probably the best thing I've ever done. My RPG stuff tends to be pretty thorough, and that's just a really fun game. But I would say Muppets Chaos at the Carnival might be the most interesting thing on my channel. I'm pretty proud of my Hotel Mario LP as well. I was so panicked here. I remember how panicked I was about possibly falling off here. So there we go. We are eventually going to meet a level that we can't do. Like, and skip, but it's not in this video. It's not in this world. This level is ridiculous. It's very obvious what you have to do here. And we get it almost right away. Like, obviously it wasn't that. But it's a series of rolling down ramps and jumping to the next platform. And you can't take them at full speed. Like, that should be said. If you take them at full speed, you can't stop and you roll right off the edge of the next one. So, and if you don't take them at almost full speed, you do what I just did. And hit the edge and fall. So, you have to be slightly accelerated. I start accelerating about halfway down. That works. Yeah, because otherwise that happens. And then the platforms get a little thinner at the top of every ramp, and the jumps at the bottom get a little thinner as well until they're pencil thin. Ridiculous. I don't think we're gonna get this level in this video. So that's what you'll want, maybe a little better than that. And we'd be fine if they stayed that wide, but it's actually a series. It's 5 ramps. It's 5 slopes and 5 ramps. And it's 2 of the big size here, 2 like medium size, and then 1 pencil thin one to get you to the goal. And it's really hard with the camera angle being as weird as it is. It's really hard to look around and line up your rolls and stuff once you get past this platform. So you can see it's thinner there. And you can, I mean, you do have the ability to kind of line up by the flat platform across the gap from you. You can line up with that a little bit, but that doesn't always help. Like, because if you can't get a straight camera angle on it, that happens. And I'm sure there's a way to clip that and hit the goal. While I was doing the run of this, I watched like the speedrun strat for it, and it didn't make any sense to me, like how I would make that work. So. A lot of this game, I do have to say, what I've realized is a ton of this game is just the skill and feel of playing the actual game. I think at that point I was trying to cheat my way into the goal. Yeah, if you take it too far to the right, too, you always have the danger of just rolling down the next slope instantaneously. Like, that was really close. That was amazingly close. Like, that's the kind of thing that makes you think it might be able to be done. That is a fish, by the way, that we in the water below us there. Okay, so this is, I think this is my, I was gonna say, I thought it was my first legitimate try at the level. I do spend a lot of time in this level trying to get weird bounces and like try to somehow shortcut it, because the last ramp is very hard. It's not, the last ramp is precision, although it probably took me about 5 or 6 tries, maybe 5, if not less than that. Like, and the problem is just getting over there. So here's the, now this is the last ramp, and it's nothing. It's nothing. I was trying so hard. And it was so close. So yeah, I know we're not going to get this in this video. I spent so much time just messing around. Just trying things like going behind that pillar and stuff. I mean, I tried legitimate tries. You're going to see a lot of legitimate tries at this. Yeah, you have to have patience in this game and the ability to not despair when all hope seems lost, because geez. I think Seesaw Bridges, there was an entire video eliminated from the LP of me failing at that. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, the level after this has a weird spinning world dynamic to it. That I'm not gonna give away any kind of plotline stuff, but that actually, the first level in that one, I've done like the 5 levels after it, but I couldn't get that one done. Like, I just can't get the hang of one little like clip at the end of it. And we'll see it. I have to finish it in story mode. You have to finish every level to advance. So we have at the point that I'm at right now, because like again, this is post commentary. I have something like 24 levels to go. Which sounds like not a lot. That was really cool and lucky. It sounds like not a lot, but it is. Like 24 levels is going to be bad. The last 2 worlds are going to be horrific. I've seen them and some of the, like, some of the levels don't even make sense. Yeah, I was really trying for some sort of weird speed strat there. I don't know. Because beating these levels, like, is fine. But beating them fast and with crazy things like the clip-in anthropod and things like that are a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to try to get those precision kind of goal clips in the game. Yeah, somebody posted in the comments that they have Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, which does have a lot of the levels from here in. It has way more levels. It has something like over like 280 or something stupid like that. That's such a good, like, I know you can get there from there. I know you can. And that was fun too, but didn't work. So, yeah, it's actually a lot of, it's a lot of fun to try to break these levels open. Although it's a good game. I have to say that about it. Like, Super Monkey Ball 2 is not disappointing. Super Monkey Ball 1, I think I was fine with the first series of 10. There's, like, beginner, and it's, like, 10 levels you have to play, and you have 5 continues and 3 lives that continue. That's fun. But, Expert is 30 levels, and then there's, like, a stage after that. Or it's, like, Advanced is 30. And I couldn't get past level 15. And there's no story mode. And the story mode for this game is fun. Like Dr. Bad Boon and, I Poo or AA Poo or whatever. Or EE Poo. so much less. I'm so much less fun in post commentary. Really, a game like this, you want to hear the reactions. You need to see when somebody gets a goal with a 1/10 of a second left. You know. So like then this was like Strat 2.0. My attempt at Strat 2.0 was to just recklessly bounce and try to get a bounce off of that flat surface that would push me directly into the goal, which it's a crazy idea, but again, I bet you possible. I bet you it's possible. This is a level that seriously has to have 3 or 4 ways to break the goal tape early. I couldn't find any of them. That was what I was looking for, but it seems like that's why the pillar's there, is to keep you from getting high enough up on that slope to get a high bounce onto that platform. And that was me trying to clip it as close as possible, and I clearly failed. We do vertical sandwich! Alright, so when I come back, we'll be back for live commentary. You guys take care. Thanks for watching.